Diddy ordered to pay inmate $100 million for allegedly drugging and sexually assaulting him. Not so good news for Sean Diddy Combs. A Michigan inmate has been awarded a $100 million default judgment against Diddy, according to the Metro Times. The award was issued Monday, September 9th by Lenawee County Circuit Court Judge Anna Marie Anzalone following a temporary restraining order granted to Derek Lee Cardello Smith, 51, against Combs in August. Combs allegedly drugged and sexually assaulted Cardello Smith in 1997 at a party in Detroit, according to court records. Cardello Smith, who crossed paths with Combs while working as a Detroit area restaurant employee, is a self-taught student of civil and criminal statutes and is serving an unrelated sentence at the Ernest C. Brooks Correctional Facility in Muskegon Heights. Cardello Smith produced prison facility information revealing Combs' name logged into the visitation record. He says the founder of Bad Boy Records offered him $2.3 million to dismiss the lawsuit, but Cardello Smith rejected the offer. In the August hearing, Cardello Smith told the court of a conversation in which he said he and Combs had directly discussed the lawsuit. "You know how we get down," was Combs' alleged response to Cardello Smith's threat to proceed with the action instead of accepting an out-of-court settlement. Combs' team has not commented publicly about this situation. Michigan inmate wins $100 million judgment against Sean Diddy Combs for sexual assault. The judgment could be the largest awarded to a non-attorney and a currently incarcerated inmate in history.
According to Detroit Metro Times, the award was issued Monday by Lenawee County Circuit Court Judge Anna Marie Anzalone following a temporary restraining order granted to Derek Lee Cardello Smith, 51, against Combs in August.
Combs, who has become the target of multiple lawsuits and criminal investigations in 2024, drugged and sexually assaulted Cardello Smith in 1997 at a party in Detroit, according to court records. Cardello Smith, who crossed paths with Combs while Cardello Smith worked as a Detroit area restaurant and hospitality industry employee, is a self-taught student of civil and criminal statutes and is serving an unrelated sentence at the Ernest C. Brooks Correctional Facility in Muskegon Heights. Cardello Smith goes way back in history with Combs, he recently told Metro Times. Cardello Smith produced prison facility information revealing Combs' name logged into the visitation record, and says the founder of Bad Boy Records offered him $2.3 million to dismiss the lawsuit, but Cardello Smith rejected the offer. Anzalone's August 7th order was established to prevent Combs from selling assets that could potentially be used to compensate Cardello Smith for possible damages. He is one of a mounting number of recent plaintiffs against Combs, alleging violence or sexual assault. In the August hearing, Cardello Smith told the court of a conversation in which he says he and Combs directly discussed the lawsuit. "You know how we get down," was Combs' alleged response to Cardello Smith's threat to proceed with the action instead of accepting an out-of-court settlement, Cardello Smith told Anzalone. Cardello Smith told the judge he said, "I disagree with how you get down." Some in the comments sections of the videos expressed doubt about Cardello Smith's claim. A social media user known as @JenniferWillie4033 notes the widely circulated hotel hallway footage in which Combs is shown kicking and dragging his then-girlfriend, singer Cassie Ventura. "Just remember, they made Cassie look crazy until she produced receipts." Combs issued a social media apology after the footage of the assault was revealed this summer. A default judgment is awarded to a plaintiff when the defendant in a civil suit fails to formally respond to legally filed proceedings. Combs did not appear for the September 9th virtual hearing, which caused the default. Cardello Smith's judgment could be the largest awarded to a non-attorney and a currently incarcerated inmate in history. Combs is known as the record label founder and producer who launched the careers of legendary recording artists Notorious B.I.G., Mary J. Blige, and others.
Derek Lee Cardello Smith, sir?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. This is in the matter of Derek Lee Cardello Smith, MDOC number 267009 versus Sean Combs, Sean Puff Daddy Combs, also known as Sean P. Diddy, also known as Diddy, Bad Boy Records, label owner, founder, also known as Puff P. Daddy, Bad Boy, Diddy Run the City, Sean Combs, also known as Sean Puffy Combs. And this is file number 24-7362NO. We'll grab your paperwork here real quick out of this other paperwork. We do have Mr. Cardello Smith appearing from the Michigan Department of Corrections. Sir, where are you currently located?
I'm located at the Ernest C. Brooks Correctional Facility, 2500 South Sheridan Drive, Muskegon, Michigan, 49444, ma'am.
All right, thank you, sir.
Or Your Honor.
Thank you. So I do see that we do have a proof of service on Mr. Combs, but for purposes of this hearing, you filed a motion for a temporary restraining order and or a preliminary injunction to stop all sales of the property and assets attached to or involved with said property based on the interest of plaintiff and plaintiff's connections to defendant's sexual assault of plaintiff Derek Lee Cardello Smith, requiring a preliminary injunction and or a temporary restraining order. We did set that for hearing today, and luckily the Brooks Correctional Facility was able to make you available. Actually, they had to drive someone up today on another case. So, sir, I have received your motion and a proposed order. Do you wish to argue the motion today, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you may proceed then.
Okay, the purpose of it is based on two actions taken by Mr. Combs himself, directly with me here. We did a live one-on-one visit in our prison visiting room. There's two meetings within the past 2 weeks with Mr. Combs on one meeting, and then a financial advisor on the other meeting on Mr. Combs' behalf. And he stated that he would make me an offer to end the case and what happened to me because of other things that he stated he has going on in his life that require his money right now, and he wants to sell everything off. And he made me a financial offer of $2.3 million to allow what happened to me to go away. And he stated that he's going to be selling his property, and under the 2005 California Civil Code 2881-2885, the creation of liens, which allows out-of-state justices and orders to cause a stop of any title transfer, property transfers in Los Angeles or any other place that he has property. He stated that he wouldn't be able to proceed with that sale. And he did it the day after I served him the suit. And he also said that he won't be filing an answer to the complaint. He said, you can find me in default or whatever. He has a better chance with default than he would with having a restraining order stopped. And I said, so you want to hide your money and stop from being quite possibly paid to me if I'm given the benefit of a judgment in my favor for what you've done to me. And he pretty much said, yeah. He says, you know how we get down. And I said, okay, well, I disagree with how you get down. Your sale shouldn't go through.
So I'm gonna hold on.
I'm sorry.
Cardello Smith. Okay, so you went in a different direction that I thought you were going into. I thought we were just gonna focus. No.
We are.
You kind of went off on a different direction than what your actual motion was.
Yeah.
So what I just want to say is settlement negotiations.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
In this case, are probably better not. Yeah, they're not to be placed on the record today. Okay.
I apologize.
No, it's okay. You're not an attorney. I understand that. So if we can just backtrack and focus just on your motion.
Yes, ma'am. I do what you want.
Okay, thank you.
If he's allowed to sell his property that he has in LA and the properties that are in his name being used and held by other people in Michigan, then it will cause me harm because I can be tied directly to those properties through loans and through other areas of investment that I did when I was out there and while in prison through money that I've sent. And if he's allowed to go through with any of the sales, I won't be able to recoup any of my monies or anything from him as a result of any possible judgment in this action, if he's allowed to proceed with it. And an injunction or a restraining order would help ensure that he's not manipulating and selling the property to avoid his responsibility in these matters here. That's what a temporary restraining order would do. It would prevent that from happening. Because it's a very serious matter. It involves a lot of money. And him selling this would help him avoid his liability. for these actions done upon me. And I was just hoping that I'd be able to get the restraining order to prevent that. There won't be any harm to him, any of the parties. There won't be any harm to him in any way. And if it's deemed that it's not justified, then he can go ahead and go through with the sale at the end of the case. But one has to be put in place to stop this from happening.
Okay. Okay. So thank you very much.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm just looking back through your complaint.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm going to check one more of your filings. So I'm going to step off the bench for 2 seconds and I'll be right back, all right?
Yes, Judge Anzalone.
Thank you.
The award was issued yesterday by County Circuit Court Judge Anna Marie Anzalone following a temporary restraining order granted to Derek Lee Cardello Smith, 51, against Combs in August, reported Detroit Metro Times. He produced prison facility information revealing Combs's name logged into the visitation record, saying the founder of Bad Boy Records offered him $2.3 million United States dollars to dismiss the lawsuit, but Cardello Smith rejected the offer.
As you leave the page, don't forget to hit the like bell and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.